H1. The night the machines decided. It didn't start with a law or a government order. It started with a quiet moment. One evening in early 2026, a young office worker sat in his room, staring at a screen. He had just received an email, not from a human, but from a system. The message was short, polite, cold. Block quote, "Your application has been reviewed. You are not selected." No explanation, no feedback, just a decision made by a machine. That's when people began to realize something had changed. HR. Across the world, invisible systems were quietly taking control. They decided who gets hired, who gets a loan, who gets flagged at an airport, who gets shown the truth, and who gets shown a lie. And most people never even knew. By 2025, artificial intelligence was everywhere. In phones, offices, hospitals, even classrooms. It worked fast, never slept, and never explained itself. At first, people loved it, but then came the cracks. A woman in Europe was denied medical insurance because an algorithm labeled her high risk. A student was flagged for cheating by software that never saw his face. Fake videos appeared online showing leaders saying things they never said. By late 2025, trust began to collapse. Governments noticed the silence turning into fear. In January 2026, something rare happened. The world slowed down. Countries began asking questions no one had asked before. Who controls these systems? Who is responsible when AI makes a mistake? And most importantly, who protects ordinary people? In Europe, lawmakers stood up and said, "Enough. Machines cannot operate without limits." In the US, officials warned that unchecked AI could influence elections, markets, even wars. In Asia, governments worried about control, not just of technology, but of truth itself. The machines were no longer tools. They were decision makers. But not everyone agreed. Tech companies pushed back. They warned that slowing AI could slow progress, that regulation could kill innovation, that the future needed freedom, not fear. Meanwhile, ordinary people were caught in between. Workers feared replacement. Students feared unfair judgment. Families feared losing privacy. And still, the systems kept running. Quiet, fast, unquestioned. By 2026, one thing became clear. The fight was no longer about technology. It was about control. About whether humans would guide the future, or whether the future would quietly decide for them. The machines didn't rise overnight. They were invited, one shortcut at a time. And now the world stands at a pause, not asking how smart machines can become, but asking how human the world must remain.